I have smoked for over 50 years. And Dr. Farley said, we won't do it if you keep smoking, because that will impact your healing and the bone retention and yada yada. And I'm like, I've smoked for 50 years. What do you want me to do? He's like, I want you to quit. You want me to quit cold turkey before the procedure, which at that point was like a week away, and just do it. He's like, yeah, you can do it. And I did it. The thing that really helped me was I asked Dr. Farley if I could talk to another patient who had been through, because it's fine, Mona says, oh, you're going to be happy, you're going to love it, blah, blah, blah. No, I want to talk to someone who's just ahead of me going through this, and it was the biggest help, really. After it was all over, it's like, if you need me to talk to anybody, let me know, because I'm happy to walk them through at least my experience with it. I got to revive because I have had a full upper for over 20 years. My lowers were slowly deteriorating over time. Lose a molar, oh well, who cares? I can still chew. Lose another molar, all right, we'll chew on this side. And the final make or break moment was when I lost one of my front teeth. It's like, okay, I need to do something now because this is just really not attractive. So I did some research, did some reading, and to be honest, I tripped over you guys. I was looking for someone who was close to my home in Northeast Mesa because I didn't want to be driving all over the valley. I saw you online and I read a little bit about you. So I called my sister. I said, I think I want to talk to these people. Going to the dentist has always been a very nerve-wracking experience for me, and so for something this major, I really wanted my sister there to hold my hand. Well, first we did a phone interview with Mona, and that went well, and then we arranged to come in and do a face-to-face with Mona where she, basically walked me through, this is what we're gonna do, da-da-da. Dennis did my impressions and, all that work. But Dr. Farley was there when Dennis was doing the front teeth, and Dr. Farley looked at me and I was wincing every time he came across these front 4 teeth. And Dr. Farley said, that's hurting you, isn't it? I said, yeah. And Dr. Farley said, want me to pull them now? Well, I'm like, okay. Numbed me up real well, went in, pulled. I didn't even know he had pulled them. He sort of stepped back. I said, okay, when are you going to do it? He's like, I'm done. I'm like, I didn't hear anything. I didn't feel anything. Went home, took an Advil, sat on the couch, sort of dozed off for a couple of hours, and when I woke up, I was fine. I had no pain whatsoever. So from then on, Dr. Farley had, at least in my household, the name Dr. Magic Fingers, because he pulled those teeth and I didn't even feel it. It's like, oh, and then they didn't hurt. So then it was a matter of, okay, now let's get the rest of them out. So I have smoked for over 50 years. And Dr. Farley said, we won't do it if you keep smoking, because that will impact your healing and the bone retention and yada yada. And I'm like, I've smoked for 50 years. What do you want me to do? He's like, I want you to quit. You want me to quit cold turkey before the procedure, which at that point was like a week away, and just do it. He's like, yeah, you can do it. And I did it. My last cigarette was 4 days before my procedure last September, and I have not had a puff since, after over 50 years. So thank you, Dr. Farley. My family thanks you. Because, everybody has tried to get mom to quit smoking, and mom's like, on you sort of thing. But Dr. Farley got me to do it. So fast forward to procedure went, at least from my point of view, very smoothly. Within like 2 days, I was like, okay, I'm fine. I did the soft diet, and yeah, that was kind of frustrating because it's like, oh, can I have like an animal cracker that I can sort of push against the roof of my mouth and soften it up? And no. But anyway, I got through. It was, 6 weeks of soft food. It was not the end of the world. I did lose weight. I'm happy, and I just finally today had a piece of gum for the first time since a year ago, and it was awesome. I had glanced in the mirror passing, but I hadn't taken a close look. I tend not to do that usually. And so I sort of go up to the mirror and I'm just like, wow, I mean, they look like my teeth, but better, you know, because there's no big gaps and I'm able to eat, chew, everything. Once I got the all clear to, you know, bite, chew, do whatever you want, I couldn't decide if I missed having a burger or I missed having steak more. I ordered a burger to go. I got home. I was about 3 bites into it when I realized it didn't taste right. So I pulled away and I looked at it. It was a chicken sandwich. Here I've been, you know, dreaming of burger, and it's like, this doesn't taste like I remember. No, it was a freaking chicken sandwich. I have since gone back and had a burger there, and it's been fine. But it really detracted from that first moment of real food. And I've since had steak, and it was very good too. So if anyone is on the fence and unsure of this, meet with the folks here. Talk to them. They are awesome. All they want is to make you happy, to make this a positive experience for you. Which, okay, getting all your teeth ripped out and something else put in your mouth instead doesn't sound like a walk in the park. They do everything they can to make it as comfortable for you as possible. And again, Dr. Magic Fingers was awesome. I hope that my video reaches those people who look at the other videos and go, well, I'm not going to have that result. Guess what? Average Joe, average housewife, 40 years an accountant, you know, it's worth it even for that.